The ambitious Genesis luxury brand is tackling the luxury EV segment with its satisfying and whimsical 2023 gv60 crossover. The gv60 incorporates styling elements found in other Genesis models, but it lacks the brand's large trapezoidal grille that stretches between the dual-element headlamps, substituting a slimmer lower grille across the front bumper. Inside, the gv60's cabin looks decidedly premium, with a large monolithic display screen serving as both gauge cluster and infotainment system, and a novel crystal sphere shifter that rotates to reveal itself when the SUV is powered up. At launch, buyers can choose from the 314 horsepower advanced or 429 horsepower performance trims. Estimated driving range varies from 235 to 248 miles per charge. Rival luxury SUVs such as the Audi Q4 e-tron, the Volvo XC40 Recharge, and the coupe-like C40 Recharge offer similar prestige and driving range, but the gv60's detail-oriented design and amusing flourishes make it an attractive and offbeat alternative. Highs: offbeat design, athletic driving demeanor, punchy electric powertrain. Lows: some rivals offer more range. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto don't work wirelessly. Hyundai and Kia models offer similar performance for less money. The gv60 is a new model for Genesis and the brand's third SUV. It's also the brand's first foray into the electric vehicle marketplace, and it shares its underpinnings with the Hyundai Ioniq 5 and the Kia EV6. It's puzzling that Genesis doesn't currently offer a performance summer tire for the gv60. Many performance-themed EVs come with them. Having gripper tires would help enhance the car's sporty feel. Even so, the gv60 rewards you with balanced handling and accurate steering. Its adaptive suspension is still a bit soft even on its firmest setting, but the gv60 feels playful and moves with confidence wherever it's pointed. The gv60 is also a smooth and pleasing daily driver. It has selectable settings for both the amount of deceleration from regenerative braking and the brake pedal feel for the regular friction brakes. With the strongest regen setting, you can almost eliminate the need to touch the brake pedal. The gv60's front seats are well cushioned and highly adjustable, and the rear seats have a generous amount of recline. The climate controls are easy to use, and every gv60 comes with front seat heating and ventilation. Rear vents are located on the door side and are well positioned to provide better airflow to passengers than more typical center-mounted vents. Capping off comfort is a cabin that is well insulated from all types of exterior noise. Storage for smaller items in the cabin is decent but not as useful as what you'll find in the Model Y or even the closely related Hyundai Ioniq 5 and Kia EV6. The largest storage spot is a pass-through beneath the center console area that uses netting as walls on either end. It's oddly sized and not very convenient to access. While we're tempted by the performance trim, which unlocks a maximum of 483 horsepower from its two electric motors, the better buy is the advanced trim. While the advanced only makes 314 horsepower, it also comes with a slightly longer 248-mile driving range and still comes generously equipped with 20-inch wheels, a Bang & Olufsen stereo system, heated and ventilated front seats, and a host of driver assistance features, among many others. Although 3 different powertrains will eventually be offered, only the all-wheel drive arrangements with dual motors will be available at the gv60's launch. The advanced model makes a combined 314 horsepower while the performance trim makes 429 horsepower. That number can be temporarily increased to 483 horsepower though when the performance model's boost driving mode is engaged. The gv60's road manners are quite refined and its handling is reminiscent of the Porsche Macan. When cruising, the cabin remains whisper quiet but encounter a stretch of winding road, and the gv60 offers enough athleticism to entertain the driver and enough sure-footedness to inspire confidence. Hooked up to a DC fast charging station, Genesis says the gv60's battery can be charged from 10 to 80% capacity in just 18 minutes. The most efficient GV60 model right now is the all-wheel drive advanced trim, which is EPA rated for up to 103 mph city and 86 mph highway. The performance trim is rated for 97 mph city and 82 mph highway. As the smallest SUV in the Genesis lineup, the GV60 isn't as spacious as the larger GV70 and GV80 models. However, it offers a unique interior design that's more high-tech in its appearance. Genesis has taken some chances here and integrated some cool motifs and features, including a gear selector that flips upside down when in park and has the appearance of a crystal ball. The GV60 also boasts some novel tech, such as a facial recognition system, that allows the owner to unlock and start the vehicle without needing a key. Other biometric tech such as fingerprint readers are also incorporated into the SUV's design. All GV60 models come with a large 12.3-inch infotainment touchscreen that shares a panel with an identically sized 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are both included, although neither works wirelessly. The Genesis infotainment system works well enough and can be controlled via a clickwheel on the center console if touching the screen itself is too far of a reach. A Bang & Olufsen stereo system is standard, which is a nice feature that most rivals would charge extra for. A full suite of driver assistance features is standard on every GV60 model, including automated emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, and adaptive cruise control. Key safety features include standard automated emergency braking, standard lane keeping assist with lane departure warning, standard adaptive cruise control with a lane centering feature. The 2023 Genesis GV60 is an all-electric SUV that is available in advanced and performance trim levels. Both are propelled by an electric motor at each axle for all-wheel drive and are fed by a 77.4 kWh battery pack. The advanced trim has a combined output of 314 horsepower and 446 pounds-to-foot of torque. The performance increases output to 429 horsepower and 516 pounds-to-foot, but range drops to 235 miles.